Welcome back. So today's question is insert interval. Oh, I hate these interval questions. They're so heavy on implementation and low on algorithms. Okay, so what have we got here? We have have some intervals. Okay, and these intervals are sorted in descending order. And then we are given a new interval. And we have to put this new interval into these intervals such that it is still sorted in the ascending order, and we have to overlap merge intervals if necessary, right? So we have 1 3 and 6 9, and if we insert 2 and 5, so this interval 2 5 inserts with this overlaps with this interval 1 5 1 3. So we merge them and we get 1 5 and 6 9. Okay. Okay. Okay, but are these intervals, like the intervals given in the question, are these like disjoint? Okay. Okay, so it does not have any intervals. No, I think it is like we have very limited cases. Like, see, let's say this is we have to insert our interval between these two intervals. So okay, we have to insert it in between here. So we have three cases. The first case would be the new interval is not overlapping with either of these boundary intervals. The second case would be it is overlapping with the left one, it is overlapping with the right one, or it is overlapping the whole both the intervals. But the thing is, let's say we have to put here, so we have to insert our interval in between of this array. So that would take a lot of time complexity and space complexity as well, because inserting a new array, a new element inside in between of an array, inserting a new element in between of an array is expensive. It might take, in worst case, it might take of n space complexity. We have to copy all of it to a new list or new array. So it does not make sense for us to do this problem in place. So it's like, it's better to take a new array, because the worst case is always O of n in space complexity. So why not just use that for our convenience? So we can keep on adding our intervals into the new array, and if you find somewhere there might be some overlapping, we might deal with it. That's like, yeah. So now for start comma end in intervals, here I'm going to change it into new interval. Okay. See, as long as if the end of the current interval is still less than the start of our new interval, in that case there is no change to be made. So I can just add that interval into an answer. And if it is not the case, then we might have some cases. Oh, how do I delete it? It is. So in that case, we might be like, this is our array, sorry, this is our current interval we are at in our loop, and the new interval is like, it might be like this or like this. If it is like this, we have to like merge this into this. So you have to take the extremities. So the new interval that is going to be formed, the start would be the smallest of these two, and the right would be the largest of these two, like something like that. But we have another case, like we have another case, right? Like if we are if we have like like we are like the new interval is behind us, right? Why I'm not getting the delete option? What's the like this was our new interval and we are somewhere here. So in that case also there is nothing, there is nothing we can do, right? So start is greater than an I of 1 in that case. Just sorry. But does this handle this case? We would have this case, right? To this case, yeah. Like this was an interval and this was an interval, and this is a new interval. In that case we have to like print this and this. So when we come here, so we add this and we add this and this, and when we get to the next interval we add this and this as per our code, so which is wrong. So I think we have to like the new interval, when it gets merged with this interval, so the new interval has to become this, so that I can merge this and this. But I don't have to, like why do I have to like insert first this and then insert this? That would be double counting, right? So see, that's why I hate these problems. They're like, they're like sort of like tricky, and implementing them is like it's fuzzy. Like it can also happen like this, right? Like like we have so many small intervals, and our new interval is like this. So in this case, I'll just have to return 1. Does that work like that? Let me just check. So if I have like 1 comma 2 comma 2 3 comma 4 6 comma 7, and then if my new interval is like my new interval is like 0 and 100. So in this case, should I return 100, 0 and 100? Okay, so it's it's just not like we have to deal with any two intervals. It's not like we have we are going to put this new interval in between any two intervals. It's like it might cover like a range of intervals. Okay, like as long as the current interval is somehow like bothered with my new interval, I would not add that to my answer. I'll just keep it on hold, and once I find out that uh, I'm not bothering, like if I have here in this case, let's say here I have like 200 and 300. As you can see, all these are bothering, all these are like bothered by this new interval. Well, this is not. So when I'm dealing with all of these, I'll stay quiet. I'll not add that to the answer. I'll just like do some. I'll find this. I'll find like a super interval which will contain all of this, and once I'm out of that, I'll just start behaving normally. You get it? So you see, think that would be like easy. What do you think? No, but like yeah, think that would work. Sorry, I was checking my WhatsApp. I was checking my WhatsApp messages. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Sorry. Okay. The previous code, we can work around with the previous code. So like if this means my mine is not bothered, and even this means mine is not bothered. So this keep on getting bigger, right? So, okay. Like villain, I'll have a string of villain. So initially my villain would be the new interval given to us, but as I move forward, this new villain might get bigger. Like initially, like it might it might join more than one intervals and become bigger villain. You can think of like that. So I'll replace this VNI with villain. Yeah, these are unbothered. These are unbothered. Okay, and when I'm bothered, VLAN of 0 would be this is the same concept we discussed in the paint before. Okay, but when would we add this VLAN? We cannot add it right here because the next interval might be bothering it too, right? So I'll just have a boolean like arrow is equals to false. If not added, then answer dot append added is equals to true. I don't know if this would work. Oh, I didn't expect that. Shit. Why didn't this work? Okay, because I'm not even going to the loop. If added, if like this is just a bad test case. I mean, good test case. I didn't like it. Oh, fancy. So yeah, I hated this problem, but yeah, you have to do this to maintain the streak. But if you think about it, it was a good question. Yeah, hope you liked it. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.